World Cup decision sparks outrage as FIFA could change football forever in US tournament. The World Cup tournament in the United States, Mexico, and Canada next summer will break with 155 years of football tradition with a radical overhaul by FIFA. World Cup matches out in the United States, Mexico, and Canada will have quarters instead of halves. England will be hoping to emerge victorious under Thomas Tuchel next summer, but the tournament will break with 155 years of football tradition by splitting games into 4 instead of 2. FIFA said 3-minute hydration breaks will be introduced 22 minutes into each half to allow players to recover in what is expected to be searing heat. Officials said the measure was being introduced to prioritize player welfare. It will happen in matches regardless of the weather conditions to ensure equal conditions for all teams in all matches. But it turned soccer matches into 4 quarters, just like the US's no-one-sport American football. It also could allow FIFA, already under fire for President Gianni Infantino awarding US President Donald Trump a made-up Peace Prize award and turning the 2026 World Cup draw into a farce, to squeeze in TV adverts during the extra breaks, potentially tripling income. The referee will stop the game 22 minutes into each half, potentially allowing TV companies to schedule commercials. That could ensure the move remains a permanent fixture. It comes after experts warned high temperatures, wildfires, and even hurricanes could affect teams, fans, and stadium workers during the tournament played across the US, Canada, and Mexico in June and July 2026. A recent Pitches in Peril report, compiled by Pressure Group's Football for the Future and Common Goal, found 10 of the 16 World Cup venues are at very high risk of experiencing extreme heat stress conditions. The scheduling of last June and July's Club World Cup in the US drew complaints from players and managers as matches took place in extreme heat. Chelsea midfielder Enzo Fernandez said he felt dizzier while playing in very dangerous heat at the tournament. Last week England manager Thomas Tuchel said he may have his substitute stay in the dressing room during matches because of the risks posed by high temperatures. FIFA said the hydration breaks will be a streamlined and simplified version of similar ones used at previous tournaments including the Club World Cup. Cooling breaks were previously mandatory in each half when the temperature exceeded 32 degrees. Heat is one of the factors that has led to the World Cup having 13 different kick-off times. Chief Tournament Officer Manolo Zubiria said, "For every game, no matter where the games are played, no matter if there's a roof, temperature-wise, there will be a 3-minute hydration break. It will be 3 minutes from whistle to whistle in both halves. Obviously, if there's an injury stoppage at the moment of the 20th or 21st minute and it's ongoing, this will be addressed on the spot with the referee." Organizers tried breaking games into quarters at the 1994 World Cup in the US, but FIFA said no. Football has been a game of 2 halves since the 1870 when England's FA formalised rules shortening hour-long halves into a 90-minute match. Half-time used to be just 10 minutes long but officially extended to not exceeding 15 minutes in 2006. In the NFL, breaks between the first and second and third and fourth quarters last about 2 minutes with at least 12 minutes for half-time between the second and third. Each quarter is 15-minute long but stoppages for penalties, timeouts, and commercials can stretch out 60-minute games to 3 hours.